So if you haven't heard of intermittent fasting, chances are you will soon. And it sounds crazy, I know. And I've always been a big advocate and continue to be of small, frequent meals throughout the day, including that source of protein and fat every time we eat. But there's a lot of science that's coming out more and more showing us that there's actually some true health benefits to this whole fasting thing. For starters, intermittent fasting's influence on our brains. Science is showing us that intermittent fasting, an extended fast that's maybe 12 hours or a little bit more, including that 3-hour window before we go to sleep, actually helps to reduce our risk of Alzheimer's. And it looks like it's because that fasting window is helping to reduce the formation of plaque that forms in our brains that's actually linked to that increased risk of Alzheimer's. There's also the influence of intermittent fasting on our minds. Intermittent fasting does require an extraordinary amount of willpower and self-discipline. And while that might not be necessary for everybody, for people who do feel like they're really lacking in it, it's something that they're struggling with, a period of intermittent fasting can give us that much needed reset button to help feel like we're back on top of things again, that we're in control of food and fueling our bodies. And there's not just one single way to do intermittent fasting, there are tons of different approaches. So some people do 5 days on, 2 days off. I prefer more of a moderate daily approach though. So something like a 12-hour fast, for example, would mean you might not eat after 8 p.m. and then your next meal is at 8 a.m. So it's not super extreme, but it is enough to help give us those health benefits, those brain benefits, and that reduction in risk of Alzheimer's. There's a lot of science out there, a lot of information out there, so be sure to do your research to find out if intermittent fasting is right for you.